Okay. There's a program on that.
All right, so get into Moodle.
Okay.
Because it's definitely different from the teacher point of view than it is
the student point of view.
Yeah, and
okay.
On here, Chrome is really the only one that works well. So it's online learning calhounisd.org/Albion. And we'll have to log in again. So you log in the upper corner.
And this is
It's the same as the one to log into the computer. Oh, no, you want to use mine.
Gotcha.
Because then you have the teacher thing.
Or no.
Yeah. It's always in Russian.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you get into your class.
So I'm just.
So you're going to go to English 9. Yeah.
Aha.
Now, there are a couple of big things to know first. First of all, this little button to turn the editing on, you want to make sure if you don't want to just see how the page looks, you click on that.
Right.
What you're seeing now is what a teacher would see. If you want to change that, you go down to navigation, no, I think it's not settings, and you can switch role to student. In case you're wondering, like, does this look right? You can switch the role to student and then see what they see.
Okay.
But we're going to stay on teacher because that'll get us to what we want. So I wish it would just always turn editing on, but it doesn't.
So you have to toggle it.
You have to toggle it. And I have the section links up here for a reason, but we should be on week 22. So we'll go all the way down. So I didn't update anything because we want to put your stuff on here. There we go. I want to start the project. Ta-da! So whenever you see this little gear thing, the gear thing means change or manage.
Okay, so it's your configuration.
Right. So for this week, we're going to turn that default off because that would be the dates and we don't want that. What do you want to call what they're working on this week? What's the point of this week?
Oh gosh, I mean there's a lot of things. There's the field trip, there's research.
Well, remember, on Moodle, the week starts on Friday. So when I'm saying this week, I mean like what they're going to do today and next week.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's set up that way. So what do you want to call next week? Like project work week or... Okay.
Something like that.
Okay. Now, in the summary, you can put your link to your lesson plans there, or you can do a separate label.
Okay. Now, do they not have a place that they can look on Moodle already that has the lesson plans attached to it?
No.
No.
Because I didn't put them on.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought they'd already.
No, but what I'm finding is they're not checking. But I can bring. So we'll save the changes, and you can. And that's the beauty of Moodle is you can always go back in and change it. Now there are two things here to know: resource and activity. A resource is something that they have to view or read or do. Activity is something that is graded.
Gotcha.
Okay, so resources, if you want to put in a book where they have to read several things before being able to write, upload a file like that 11-sentence paragraph format organizer that I use, I put that on.
So, for example, one of the things that I had them work on the other day when you weren't here on Wednesday was I was looking for resources for them to use. I said, okay, so I want something that they can check online about primary and secondary sources.
Okay.
And so I came up, I didn't really like Princeton's, that one kind of sucked.
I don't like that one.
So I found this one, which I thought was passable.
Okay.
And it's...
So that's a website you wanted them to read?
Yes.
Okay, so click the link.
Access to.
And copy. Okay, so you can add a resource, and that'd be under URL. A label is where you want to put anything you want to embed, or anything that they need to read. I usually do my lesson plans in a label,
Okay.
or if I'm just going to do the Evernote URL, I use that.
So I would do, oh, yes, I didn't mean to do that.
There you go.
Okay, so, mission. Gosh, this tiny keyboard is for me.
Yes. Now you know why the kids hate them.
Actually, that's going to capitalize too. Okay.
Okay, but where you really put it, go down a bit.
Oh, I see. So that's not where you put the link.
External URL. Although I often will put it there too, because then they can, if you click this, they will see that on the page. They don't have to click to see to a new page just to get the link.
Okay, so that's what we do.
Yep.
There should be
Yeah,
a-
you don't want to do choose link because they'll think you're taking it to somewhere else on the computer.
Okay, save and display.
Yep, if you want to look at it, now you see what it looks like. And they can get it either way.
Okay.
So go back to your week. Yeah, up here is like your navigation bar. Home takes you out of 9th grade English, then 9th grade English, etc. Go back. Okay. So now you can just click on week 22. And we can add, now if you, the big thing, since they're going to be, how do you want them turning in a blog?
Turning in the blog.
Mhm.
What I figured would happen, because some of them have already been linking you their blogs already,
Right.
is that we could create a final blog glossary that they
Okay.
could then paste the link to their blogs into.
That sounds good. So you want to pick glossary. Let's go ahead and put that on there. You can move it later too. If you decide it doesn't need to be this week, it needs to be the week after, we can move it. Now keep in mind they're 9th graders, so they don't, to them a glossary means definitions.
Right.
So make sure that you explain in your description what you really are wanting from them.
Your final projects here.
Well, and to them, do you want them to upload or do you want them to copy paste the link?
Link.
So like paste the link to your final project
Yep.
here. And you do need to put the how they do it. So like put your name in the concept field, copy paste the link in the text box. They will need those directions because this is still new enough to them, they don't know how.
And it's in the description if you actually link the thing, correct?
Right.
Okay. And paste the link in the box labeled
It's just the text box.
text.
Or is it?
I thought it was description.